folks, Caroline here, and I just wanted to record a video just to sort of say hi and just a bit of update really on what's been going on in my life since lockdown really, on Monday night. It's now Friday and I'm sitting here on the floor on my yoga mat because I've just done my second ever yoga class from the comfort of my own home, and it's been wonderful. And even better than that, I started off the morning with a meditation. So two friends of mine from my online community, Gareth in Australia, is doing free live meditations for 21 days at 7:30 in the morning UK time. And I did my first one of those this morning, and that was a great way to wake up and start my day. And then at 9:30 in the morning, my friend Alex is doing free yoga classes for 21 days as well, while we're all in lockdown. And I've been meaning to start yoga for like literally over a year now, but I just haven't quite had the courage to get up and out and join a class. I did Pilates for a while, kind of stopped that at Christmas, kind of fell out of the habit of it. But I've been wanting to start yoga. I've never done it before, but it just seems to be very aligned with what I do and the kind of things I'm studying right now. So yeah, I feel all relaxed and I've stretched bits of me that haven't been stretched in a while. So I feel sort of energised to start the day. So so that's brilliant. And I don't know, I'm sure it's been the same for a lot of us, that it's been a very emotional week, or a couple of weeks really, with this virus and the impact it's having not only on our day-to-day lives, with us being quarantined or self-isolated or locked in at home or whatever you want to call it, encouraged not to go out and not to get physically close to one another. And when I first, so going back about 2 weeks now, when this first started to kind of break, and it sort of really hit home that this was here to stay, this was going to be a thing. I'm a natural optimist, and so my first reaction was, this is brilliant. Now don't take this the wrong way, with all due respect to anybody who's suffering, anybody who's ill right now, anyone who's got loved ones that are either ill or vulnerable. I don't mean any disrespect, but this is my natural state, is that I look for the good and the positive and the opportunity in every situation, and I saw so much opportunity in the longer term, not necessarily right now, because it's going to be tough, it's going to be hard, it's going to be challenging for the next few days, weeks, months, possibly years, in different ways. But I'm very much of the mind to see how change can be positive, I suppose. So I'm somebody who's gone through a lot of changes in my life, usually of my own choosing, well, not always, but I've forced a lot of changes upon myself for various reasons, chasing after various dreams and things, and I've moved house, moved jobs a lot of times, I've tried different careers, I've tried all sorts, so I'm no stranger to change. But there's always like a honeymoon period for me with a new challenge or a new situation, because all the rules are just like taken away, just like ripped up, and it's like you've got a blank sheet of paper to start again, and you get a chance to redraw how you want things to be, to reimagine, to recreate, or to create from scratch. It's like having a blank canvas and designing your life again, and there's hope and there's possibility and there's opportunity, and so that's how I'm seeing this situation. On the one hand, is that I can see a lot of positives that could come out of this. Now, I don't know how to explain this. It's kind of weird, because I've had an image in my mind of what I want my life to be, but also what I want for the world. And I feel that this is an opportunity where, or this circumstance has come about, and as a result, I think that my world I've envisaged is coming closer to a reality. Now, what do I mean by that? So I feel like, as a race, as a humanity, across the world, certainly the Western world, that we've become very disconnected from ourselves, from our planet, from each other, from our true being, our true nature. We've been chasing after things that are out there, hoping either assuming that that's just the way it is, we've got to get a job, we've got to earn some money to put a roof over our head, to put food on the table, and that that is our life's work, is work, is earning money, whether we're self-employed or through a job or whatever. And that's where the majority of our focus goes. And as a result, work's up here, and everything else in life is a second priority, because, you know, without work we haven't got money, without money we can't have shelter, we can't have food and our basic needs. But as a result, we've become so focused on that, and then we get money, but then we spend it, and so we need more, and so we work harder and spend more time working to get that bigger house, or to get that house in a better location, so we've got, you know, to better commute to work. Because again, it's all centred around work. And I really feel that because, and you know, another reason is that commuting, I've done it. I've commuted like 2.5 hours each way across London to get to a job that I didn't even really like. So that's 5 hours of my day spent on a train, or walking to a train station, or between trains, or from a train station. Now, to me, that is not how I really want to be spending my time and my life. And that's why I quit that job. I did it for 9 months, and I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this anymore. It's not worth it. The job's not worth it. I've got so much more to give in my life than going to work in Canary Wharf in the banking industry, with all these people who are so money driven and so materialistic, and it just felt so wrong for me. And this is what I'm coming back to. And so I've seen a post on Facebook from an old friend this morning, and he just said he went for a walk midweek. You know, we're all stuck at home now, he's working from home, and he just went for a walk along the canal, and he saw a beautiful sunset, and he took amazing pictures, and he said, I can't believe I always save this for the weekends. You know, why have I not gone for a walk midweek before? Because this is beautiful, and I've been missing out on this. And I'm like, yes, hallelujah, people are starting to see. You know, we talk about the dolphins in the canals in Venice. You know, so as soon as we stopped, you know, the man-made, all the traffic and all the tourists and all the boats and everything, you know, up and down, all the noise. And I know I've been there. The canals in Venice are dirty and smelly, and nature's taking back over. You know, dolphins are back there now that humans have stopped being so, I suppose, disrespectful in a way. And then there's the air pollution. You know, I haven't seen this, but it's all hearsay, but I believe it, that, you know, the International Space Station, looking down over the planet, is starting to already, within literally weeks, be able to see stuff it couldn't see before, because the pollution is dispersing, because we're not all in our cars every day commuting to these jobs. And it feels like my dreams are coming true in a way, because that's why I've wanted to work from home, and I have been working from home for the last year and not commuting, because I just believe commuting is a massive waste of time, effort, energy, money, and the impact on the environment, the impact on, you know, on so many different things. I mean, I know there's economies around it and industries around it, and I do believe we need a certain amount of social connection, so we do need to move about, but the distances were just getting ridiculous, you know. People commuting from one end of the country to the other, people commuting from one country to another. I used to do it. I used to commute from London to Helsinki for a project out there. I'd fly out on a Monday morning and back on a Friday night. Now, I love flying, and I enjoyed it to an extent, but then it just felt so wrong. Again, the amount of time I was spending doing it, the amount of money it was costing people to do it, but also that pollution, you know. And yet, what's happening now that we're not allowed out, all of a sudden, all these technologies that have been there for many years, I was working from home 10 years ago, suddenly people are discovering them, and people are discovering ways of connecting using technology and still getting that social connection with friends, family, work, colleagues. You know, a lot of businesses are still operating. It's different. It might not be as easy as it was before, but think about how much time you're getting back, your time around your family. You know, and that is what's important to me, I believe, is true connection with our friends and family, being in their space, having conversations. That's what I really hope is going to come out of this, is that we actually have, once again, not just, you know, pass the butter, or not just, right, you know, I'm off now, I'll see you later, as we walk out the door, but actually, you know, genuine connection and conversation with the people we're surrounded by. That's what I want to come out of this. But then for the people who live on their own, or even for the ones who don't live on their own, it's not just connection to other people, it's connection to ourselves. it's stopping, it's not being so busy. Busy being busy. Busy doing what? That's what I want you to ask yourselves. And as you can tell, I feel quite passionate about this. And that's what, because that's been the biggest gift for me over this last year of me living and working in the same four walls all day, every day. You know, doesn't matter what day of the week it is. Weekends, weekdays don't mean anything to me anymore. They're just another day on this planet, another day of opportunity and possibility. And it's been spending time with myself, spending time without all that noise, without all that, got to be somewhere, got to do something, got to see these people, got to, you know, got to go get this stuff. You know, just I've got everything I need right here. I literally pop out to the shops once a week to get some food, and that's it. And I go out for walks in nature. And that's why I love living in the country, because there's less traffic, there's less noise, there's less pollution, there's less people, there's less hurry. And I really, really hope that more people will rediscover that through this process, will rediscover each other, rediscover themselves, and really sort of like come back to the simple things in life, the simple pleasures. And I'm hoping that that will result in a lot of people going forward in life with a different focus, with a renewed energy and a renewed sense of seeing joy and wonder in the world again, and not being so busy. I used to be on a train in the morning, and I was conscious that I would sit there and there's these most beautiful sunrises, and I'd be asleep and I'd miss them. You know, on the odd mornings I did catch them, I'd just sit there and go, wow, I'm grateful to be able to see this. But I'm not able to stop and really appreciate it, because the train's just whizzing on by, and it's like all these things are happening, and you're on this train whizzing on by and missing it all, because you're in so much of a hurry to get somewhere, to be somewhere, that you think that when you get there, you're going to be happy, or you're going to have what you need, or you're going to be successful. What about right here, right now, in this moment? If you can't be happy in this moment, then what's it all for? What are you hoping to get at the end of that train journey? So that, folks, sorry, there's a bit of a rant there, I don't know, it's just, that's what I hope is going to come out of this situation, and people are going to lose their lives, and for that, you know, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say, and I got really scared about it on Monday. I got into the fear, but I got out of it very quickly, because I remembered that this virus is not that deadly. You know, a lot of people will get it and will survive, and I'm focusing on that, and I'm focusing on the fact that not to get sucked in by the fear, which happens, I know, but it's having the mental and the understanding of how our brains work and how our minds work and how the ego gets us into this state, because it's just trying to protect us. That's its job. But yeah. Right, I'll leave it there, folks, because I could go on for a lot longer. I'm sorry, this wasn't meant to be this long. But yeah, just wanted to kind of get that down now at this point in time, and then let's see how this unfolds, see how this situation develops, see how people react, respond, and hopefully transform their lives for the positive. All right, that's it, folks. Have a wonderful day. Happy Friday to you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Lots of love. Bye-bye.